Bullet Points with Shotgun and Nat from the Y100 Morning Show.
Shotgun back today after being gone yesterday.
You are back. You were at the, hold on, let me see if I can remember the name of this. Fox Valley Leadership Training?
No.
Fox Valley Leadership.
No.
Something. No. Not correct at all. Fox Valley something.
Leadership Fox Cities.
Okay. Well, anyway, I do pay attention to your stories. You came back really excited about all the law enforcement stuff you learned yesterday.
It was really cool. It was very interesting. There was some of the stuff that we didn't get a chance to talk about on the air is like they did a big presentation on flock. Are you familiar with what flock is?
I am. That's like those cameras you see everywhere now that are taking pictures of your cars.
Yeah.
I think it's too much.
You do.
I'm not like crazy. Like there's a level of people who are crazy who are going to like totally live off the grid because they're too scared.
Yeah.
I don't share my location with anybody. I don't like on Instagram, I turned that off too. Like it just creeps me out. Like how people can just find you at any second of the day. That just,
Boy, I feel like the benefits of what they're able to do with it far outweighs the because I saw the pictures of he pulled up the pictures and showed us, and it's like literally the back of your car. It's the back. You can't see who's driving. You can't see who's in the car. You can't see anything other than the fact of maybe what kind of a car it is and the license plate number.
And I guess it's supposed to help, like if your car gets stolen or if a kidnapping or something like that.
Yeah. Or if there's like some sort of somebody perpetrates a crime or something like that.
Perpetrates a crime? Look at you, cop speaking.
Thank you.
This morning.
I feel smarter.
The perpetrator.
Yes.
You mean the person who just murdered someone else? Sure. Okay.
Yeah. So they'll be able to. They can, and it's pretty slick. It can tell you where they've been, so it can kind of tell you like what part of the area. Like if they're in a lot, that's where you go. Maybe you go do your little stakeout over there, and you look for the car to show up or whatever. The amount of crimes that they have been able to solve using it, I think it's awesome.
Okay, I just need to say that I'm not out there committing crimes. Okay, I don't like.
How do I know? You don't share your location with anyone.
I just don't like all the data mining or the lack of privacy that we have now in 2026 as humans. But I'm not trying to hide that I'm out there murdering people. Just to say that. I
Mark
needed that to be
Zuckerberg
clear.
knows more about you than these cameras do, for sure.
Fair. That's fair.
But I don't know. That was a great presentation, and it was interesting just with there being a lot of talk. It seems to come up from time to time, but like just police and use of force, and it was interesting to me to see. Like, I mean, there are very strict guidelines of what police officers are able to do and are not able to do. But it's like, you're making decisions in split seconds. And and it could be a decision that, if you make the wrong decision, could cost you your life. I mean, it's I would never put myself in a position to judge people who are making those calls,
Well, and they did a whole illustration where they shot you in the face to kind of prove that point.
Yes. They were talking about action and reaction. And it was really fascinating because the point was that action is a lot quicker than reaction. And so I was it was me and then the police chief for Nina, and he had a Nerf gun like down by his side, right? Down by his side. And I had the Nerf gun and I had it pointed at him. And he's like, he says, drop the gun 3 times. And so I'm like, drop the gun, drop the gun, drop the gun. And then he just
he had already shot you in the face.
Yeah, he flicked his wrist and shot me in the stomach. And he's like, okay, now I'm going to shoot you. So this time he's like, okay, say drop the gun, and I'm like, as I'm starting to say drop, I get shot in the face.
Yeah.
And he's like, you can't be taking those kind of chances. And he's right. I mean, it was fascinating. I got to do this virtual reality thing where you go into this room and you've been called to this business where the alarm is going off. And there's this dude standing out there in the back, and he's got his hatch open on the back of his SUV. And so you go up and you're talking to the guy, and the guy that was the trainer was doing the talking for us because obviously he knew what he was doing. But he'd be like, he's like, sir, what is your name? What are you doing here right now? He's like, well, I work here. He's like, the alarm, it trips all the time or whatever. He's like, what is your name? And he's like, well, I work here. I don't know why you're giving me trouble. And then he's like, look, why don't you call my supervisor? He's like, I don't have my ID on me. Why don't you call my supervisor and he's like, "Look, I'll grab my cell phone," and he goes, and the cop's like, "Don't reach in that car, don't reach in that car," and he reaches in the back of the hatch, he pulls out a gun, starts shooting at you.
Oh,
so it's like, it was all about like what kind of decisions you have to make and things like that. I mean, I am obviously clearly not cut out to be a law enforcement officer. That was the number one thing that we learned yesterday. But it was a great day, just learning kind of the things, the training that they go through. And I got to tell you, if you guys ever have the opportunity to go and check out the Fox Valley Technical College, their public safety compound that they have just out west of town in Appleton there.
Well, you were saying they even have like this bar where people go, like actors or whatever, go, they drink, they try to get their blood alcohol content up to a certain level so that then you're like training with them.
They take volunteers for that.
Yeah.
You and I should go do that.
That would actually be really fun.
You go out, you sit at this bar, and they supply all the alcohol, but they'll like, they'll look at you and they'll be like, all right, we're going to estimate you weigh about X amount. And so we're going to assume this is going to take you X number of drinks to reach 0.08,
Yeah.
Obviously for me, it'd be a few more. and then they basically, so you just hang out and you listen to music and play pool and drink. And then
bar fight.
and then the cops, then the cadets come out and the cadets put you through like field sobriety tests and stuff.
Yeah.
So it just gives them
I actually totally want to do this.
Would that not be so much fun?
Yeah, that would be so much fun.
Yeah.
We actually had someone reach out this morning that had done it, who said it was really fun. So,
yeah. So I know there's one coming up here at the end of April, for sure.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm there.
All right. We need to find a way to get an invite into that. But yeah, it was. They have so many cool things out there. Like there are a lot of training facilities around, around the state that may have one or two of the things, but nobody has all of the things like Fox Valley does. They have a town. Cool. They have a 5-story building that they can set on fire at will, so that firefighters can train with that. I mean, isn't that awesome?
It's actually kind of cute. So like my son has gone on field trips to, the fire station, and he comes home all excited about it. And so you're just like a grown-up little boy.
I am indeed.
Getting so excited about all that stuff. It does sound really cool. I would love to see all of that.
Yeah, I know. We definitely need to get you down there so you can go and check it out. But it was a great day. It was a great day all the way around. Hats off to the Neenah Police Department and the Appleton Police Department who did the majority of putting everything together. It was cool. And we had KFC for lunch. Oh,
I love me some KFC.
Right? I mean,
love me some KFC.
Was that the highlight of the day?
Drumsticks,
maybe
mashed potatoes, their corn. Oh, and Mountain Dew. Love Mountain Dew. Okay.
It's interesting. Another thing we chatted about today a little bit is that today is National Promposal Day.
Were promposals a thing when you were in school?
No.
I would say they weren't really. So I graduated high school in 2008. So I was my school didn't have prom, but we had like a junior senior banquet.
Okay.
It was a small private Christian school. And so it was still where like the guys would ask the girls to go to the banquet with them.
Yeah.
But I don't remember anything super extravagant.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad. I don't know that I would have been able to come up with cool ideas.
Well, I think it's everything now. It's the promposals, then the actual proposals, and then the baby gender reveals. Everything is just going like the scale of these things is like they're setting off fires in California from right. Like these stupid gender reveals. So I don't know. I'm much more low key, but I learned today you were on prom court.
I was when I was a junior.
Nice.
Guess what my prom date's name was?
Amy?
Yes.
Aw. You dated lots of Amy's.
I have.
Yeah.
I have.
I've heard this story.
Let's not call this one dating.
Oh.
Because there wasn't really any dating.
You liked her.
I liked her a lot. And so I asked her to prom.
But she thought you were going as friends.
And because I was going on, and because I was on court, she was like, sure. Yeah. And then didn't hang out with me all night.
Oh, no, really?
And it was a lock-in. So it was like, I mean, literally didn't hang out with me all night. So, yeah.
Okay, was that a lock-in because then they could monitor you versus like if they let you all go, they knew what y'all would be doing in the back seats of all of your cars?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, it was the first time that we had a lock-in for prom. So, I mean, there was like food and music and stuff like that. Yeah. She hung out with her friends and ignored me all night. Yeah, I was so pissed when I dropped her off at her house the next morning. I'm like, all right, thanks. Bye. See ya.
You never talked to her after that?
I probably pined over her for a while.
You're a
after
lovesick
puppy. Let's be honest. Anybody that knows me knows that was not the end of the story there. So,
Well, we did have some cool promposal stories. So Amy said that her son made a sign that said, "Will you roll with me too?" And he wrote out the word prom in sushi rolls.
Love it.
That's kind of cute. Brielle said this was for homecoming. When she was a freshman, someone asked a girl to homecoming with the sign that said, "I'd be a lucky duck if you went to Hoco with me," and got her an actual duck. Cute. Aria, her boyfriend Bryce in high school, wrote out, "Will you go to prom with me?" in Christmas lights in the snow. It was about 12 feet tall. This is a lot of effort.
Right?
For a high schooler. He then told me there was someone getting pulled over. He knew I would look out the window, and then I saw it. That's cute.
Aww.
Cute.
You know, it's like some of these, we just want to know. It's like, are you still together? Was that like a one-time thing?
Yeah.
You know? Somebody texted in after we were done talking about it this morning, said that their high school boyfriend had them do a whole scavenger hunt around the town. And the last location, he was standing there with a poster asking me to prom. It was the best promposal ever.
But are you surprised by that point? Like if someone puts you on a scavenger hunt, you know they got a question for you, especially if it's your boyfriend.
Yeah.
Like,
what would have happened if you got to the end of them and it was just like, hey, was that fun?
It's like all these girls who are like these extravagant proposals for like the actual marriage.
Yes.
And then they're like, "I was so surprised." I'm like, really? It was a proposal that took like 6 hours, whether it was a scavenger hunt or whatever throughout the day. It's taking you to all your original places where you met or had your first kiss or your first date. And you are still surprised? Come on.
I think maybe you're just surprised for the gram.
Sure. But yeah, that was basically our show today. I had a couple other fun discussions, but I'm glad you're back, and we've got a great show in store tomorrow, too.
We don't have any idea what it is.
But
Tune in.
It's going to be great.
We'll be just as surprised as you.
Catch the show live weekday mornings on 100.3 FM in Northeast Wisconsin. And come here for the recap and even more fun after each show.